Hey, what's up guys? So today we're going to be talking about rush duels. We're going to be showcasing off the new rush duel rule mechanic. And if you guys are unfamiliar with rush duels, I'll pin a video down below because this is completely separate from the regular Yu-Gi-Oh game. This is a new thing that's coming out in 2020 in Japan. We don't know if we're getting it yet, but I do want to kind of cover it because I'm kind of interested to see where this rush duel mechanic goes. So we have new legend cards, meaning you can only play one copy of them in your deck. I also want to mention this picture over here. This is fake. I don't know what the original source is. I've been sent it 2 or 3 different times. And okay, for the sake of the video, I'll go over what the effect is supposedly doing, but it's not real. It's fake. I've seen so many people post this thing. But anyways, you guys can let me know what you think the name of this card is down below. But it's apparently some new pot card, and its ability is that if your opponent controls a face down, you get to draw 2 cards. Again, it's not real. I mean, the artwork looks so good. I actually was like, wow, that's really cool. And I could not find the source anywhere. I contacted a few people, but they're like, no, what the heck is this? But it was a pretty good mock-up. Like that's probably one of the best fakes I've seen in a while. But again, this is not a real rush duel card. It might be in the future. I mean, again, their artwork looks so good and convincing that you thought it would be. But nonetheless, yeah. We're also missing a bunch of the text on the bottom over there. But nonetheless, that's not a real card. Let's go into the actual real stuff over here. I just want to mention that first off because, again, it was posted on a lot of different Yu-Gi-Oh websites. A lot of people are also saying that it has different effects. Again, it's not real. It doesn't really matter. Anyways, what does matter, though, is this new rush duel card. So this card, like I mentioned before, is going to be a legend card. You'll see on the top left, it says legend. That's important over here because what it is a new mechanic. They're legend cards, so you could only include exactly 1 legend card with a legend icon in your deck total. No Highlandering a deck full of legends. So you only have 1 copy of it. It's your ace card, and I think that's kind of a cool mechanic. Let me know if you guys would like for them to add that into regular Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, this card is so powerful. If it's a legendary card, you can only play 1 copy of it. Like, I think it'd be cool to have, like, you know, Pot of Greed legend. You know, it's like a really powerful delinquent duo. Like, basically, put everything that's on the ban list, make it a legend card so you can only play 1 copy of it. That would be kind of cool. But I know it'd be probably pretty broken because, like, you know, Mercury the Destructor. It's too OP, man. Painful Choice and Light Sworn. There's so many things to be broken, but I don't know. At this point, it's either negate everything or you get wrecked anyways, right? But I don't know. I think it's a cool idea, though. Just the legend idea of just 1 super powerful card in your deck. And then also, there's another ruling regarding deck out, because if you guys don't know, in rush duels, you can literally draw 5 cards in your draw phase. So regarding deck out, if you draw a card and there's no card in your deck to draw at that time, you just straight up lose. So if you have 4 or less cards in your deck and you have 0 cards, you draw 5 cards, but you can't, so you just lose the game. Okay, so now that that ruling's out of the way, let's go over the other ruling for the field spells. So field spells are confirmed like they work in regular Yu-Gi-Oh! You place it face up in your field zone, and if another its effects are applied, if you play a new field spell, the old one is sent to the graveyard, and you can play any number of field spells per turn. Okay, so that was just an explanation on that, and I already went over the legendary card mechanic. Now let's go ahead and go over some of the newer rush duel cards. I probably should have mentioned this in the very beginning of the video, but there is regular Yu-Gi-Oh cards we'll go over, but I primarily wanted this video to be on rush cards. But 1 new card did get announced, and I didn't get to cover it because I didn't feel like it needed a dedicated video. But Phoenix Dragon over here, new card, level 2 Fire Dragon effect monster, 500 attack and 500 defense points, and it says, as a requirement, you can activate this by sending 1 card from your hand to the graveyard. The effect is to select and add 1 monster, level 5 or higher, dragon-type monster from your graveyard to your hand. So it lets you add back that Blue Eyes, which again is going to be quite powerful in rush duels, at least as of right now. Maybe later down the line it won't be that great, but it's kind of cool that Blue Eyes is a legend card. Too bad it didn't have an effect, even though it's supposed to be vanilla monster. Anyways, next up, 1 side flip. This card over here is a spell card that says requirement. You can activate this if your opponent controls 2 or more face down monsters. Select 1 face down monster your opponent controls and change it to face up attack position. And then next up over here we have the recovery force, which requirement you can activate this by shuffling 3 monsters, spellcaster type from your graveyard into the deck, and then draw 1 card. So kind of like a mini pot of avarice, but you don't really get to go plus, just able to recycle your cards, although one of the cards gets benefit and gets bonus damage on more spellcasters. So I don't know if you'd want to use that because there's only 2 structure decks right now. Next up though, we have Saturn King Beetle, which is a level 6 dark insect effect monster, 1700 attack, 200 defense points, and its requirement is you can activate this by sending the top card of your deck to the graveyard. Select one face-up monster you control. It gains 100 attack times the number of monsters level 1 in your graveyard until the end of this turn. So it's going to be supporting a level 1 archetype, because there's actually another card which I think a lot of you guys will be pretty excited about, because when I first saw this I was sweet, Moki coming in those rush duels. But anyways, this is 1-up. It's a trap card that says the requirement is you can activate this when a monster you control is destroyed by opponent's attack or by opponent's card effect. The effect is to select a normal monster level 1 in your graveyard and special summon it to your side, to your field face up. And then next up we have what was really interesting. If you guys didn't notice the artwork, that's a very famous card. That's a dragon ruler, man. This is a Fire Dragon's Heat Flash. And I was gonna say, okay, they're finally introducing OP stuff already into the rush duels, and well, a little bit underwhelming for the artwork. But anyways, spell card. You can activate this if you control a face-up monster dragon type. The effect is to select and destroy one spell or trap card your opponent controls. Not the most insane thing. This one is literally like the same exact card, but it's for a spellcaster. So if you control a face-up monster spellcaster type, you get to pop a spell trap your opponent controls. I was really hoping for like some new variant of MST, but Gust over here. Trap card says requirement you can activate this when a spell card you control is destroyed by opponent's card effect. You get to select a spell or trap card on the field and also destroy it. And then next up over here, this is the Snowflower Saint Kanzashi. This is a new Snowflower, and apparently the final Snowflower over here. It's going to be a rank 6 water plant exceed effect monster, 2400 attack, 2400 defense points, and its materials are 2 level 6 monsters. It says you can only use each effect of this card's name once per turn. The first effect is if a monster is tributed, you get to detach material from this card and target a monster in the graveyards. Special summon that monster to your field, but its effects are negated and it becomes a plant monster. If a plant monster you control will be triggered by an effect, you get to tribute one plant monster you control or in your hand instead. This is a really good effect because all of their effects basically from the hand, or you have things from the graveyard that will activate when you would normally tribute. So I think that's a great little effect over there, but that is that new card. But let me know, guys, what you think of those new rush cards. And again, this card, fake. It's fake news. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, though, if you want to let me know what you think this card would do, or the name of this card, comment down below. But like I said, thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, drop a like on it. If you're new here, make sure you guys are subscribed. Turn on that bell so you don't miss out on new Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like, of course, the pot of what is the real question. But anyways, thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you in the next video, and I'm out. Peace.